Uganda is set to head to the polls in 2026, and politicians are already gearing up, with some starting their groundwork early. Recently, political parties have been engaged in mobilization exercises and assessing their support bases. However, Justice Simon Byabakama, the Electoral Commission boss, warns that the use of money in these processes undermines the integrity of the elections.
The challenges concerns the youth have expressed is that how can we as young people who desire to contest offer ourselves when we don't have a war chest of so much money? What do we do?
To address this issue, Byabakama suggests the introduction of stringent laws regarding election financing.
The National Consultative Forum came up with a proposal on curbing electoral financing. They made a proposal in the law, that creation of the law or enactment of the law, to restrict electoral financing. However, that law did not see the light of day when it was taken to Parliament. So as it is now, there is no law.
Meanwhile, both current politicians and aspiring candidates are preparing for the 2026 elections despite delays in the implementation of the electoral roadmap by the Electoral Commission. Byabakama attributes these delays to a lack of resources.
Since 2021, so many Ugandans have turned 18, and these are therefore eligible voters. Provided they express their interest, they register as voters, so the voting population is expected to go up. Actually, in our projection, is it 22 or 24 million? Around there. Last time it was 18 million, now projection is about 22 million. And therefore, that also means the number of polling stations will go up as well. That's what it means. Because in our planning, we project that a polling station should not exceed 900 voters in the rural areas. In the urban centers, where you have a huge, a big density of voters, 1,000, 1,200.
Regarding electoral reforms, Byabakama notes that this responsibility lies with the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs.
Our expectation is that any reform in electoral laws should come well in time, at least 2 years before the polling process, to enable us actualize and implement this reform within the roadmap activities.
The leader of opposition in Parliament and National Unity Platform spokesperson, Joel Senyonyi, emphasizes that the cost of democracy is non-negotiable and insists there should be no excuses for failing to uphold it.
We have money for useless things like service awards and so on and so forth, but then you don't have money adequate enough to prepare for an election. And then the EC will use that as an excuse to goof up, not to do what they ought to be doing and that kind of thing.
Currently, the Electoral Commission is unable to conduct Local Council 1 and 2 elections due to similar resource challenges. Walter Mwesije, NTV.